This is the third video about futures thinking, where we combine the principles with the terminology and tools into a strict series of workshops that we can use and apply when we do strategy work or when we do change management in our daily work. We use that in order to imagine a number of futures, and we want to engage people into understanding what are the preferable futures and the preferable ways forward. We also use that to strengthen our imagination, our empathy. We also use that to strengthen our storytelling about what we might see happening in order to helps us understand what we would like to see happening today. Futures thinking is about exploring and evaluating the future scenarios to make better decisions about today. Futures thinking combines our business domain with a number of input on the future of X, the future of work or food or play or sustainability. And the input that we're looking at is exactly the signals and trends that we then evaluate. We use the futures cone when we do strategic planning. We want to understand the possible futures, we want to understand the plausible futures, and we want to understand each other's approach to what we prefer. We want to understand each other's view, assumptions, and anticipations about the future so that we can make good forecasting and we can make good backcasting. The whole idea is to have a number of futures that we work with and juggle with, and to get each other's input on what we see as plausible and preferable. There's a very structured way of doing that. UNESCO, for example, has baptized it their Futures Literacy Lab. It consists of 3 areas: reveal, reframe, and rethink. And normally the reframe part is so heavy that we split it into 2 workshops, but now we have 4 separate workshops that in a very structured way works with our assumptions, how we think about things, and how we rethink about things. The sprinkle that we put into is the database of signals and trends, the future of X that we are investigating. And then we plug all the tools in a structured way. The assumption part, I haven't talked that much about it in the previous video, but the other parts you can recognize: the signal sorting, the scenarios, and how we backcast and start our storytelling about the future that we would like to see unfold. Futures thinking is about engaging each other in qualified discussions to understand our standpoint, our views, our assumptions, and what we anticipate from the future. We want to explore the futures. We want to evaluate them so that we can make better decisions today. The whole idea with futures thinking is the S in futures. We want to explore and evaluate the possibilities together.